Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you are all enjoying your weekend. I am here to share, I think I'm on number 5 of my craft show series ideas. Before I do that, I want to send out a shout out and a huge thank you to my friend Amber. Hi Amber. She's Lyric Lover 810. Gonna post a link below this video to her channel. Please check her out if you haven't already. Subscribe, show her some YouTube love. She is an amazing friend, crafty friend. I've been watching her for years. She has been doing a craft series for years. Actually, I think she's on, I want to say it's her 5th year. I know she's been doing it forever. And we've all, we all do craft shows, but not a lot of us have been videoing it, and she has from the beginning. So she does them with her sister, she does them with her mom, she shows their projects, their ideas, she has fantastic tutorials. So if you have not subscribed to her, please do head over, check it out. You will be so inspired by watching her videos. She even takes you to her craft show, shows you her setup. She lets you know what sold good for her, what didn't. And like I said, what works for me in my area may not work for you, and vice versa. But, sharing information is what this is all about in this crafty community, and I just love it. So, again, Amber, mwah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all of my new subscribers and my subscribers that have been with me since day one. I love you guys so much. Your support means everything to me, and I really appreciate you all. Now let's get started. So yesterday was my crafty ladies were meeting at a friend's house. We do it once a month, and they were going to work on some clay figurine type things, and I just felt like I wanted to stay home and really get some work done, and I actually did on things for my craft show. And so one of them, really quick, I got all of my beach themed photo holders priced, and I have my member number on them, and I have them all boxed up. But I wanted to share with you, I changed it a little. Now I think this was number 2 in my series, but I added a little crab to my Polaroid photo that I stamped out, that you can place your photo here. Now, I realize that most people will probably remove this and just put a photograph there, and I'm okay with that. But I just didn't like the plainness of the Polaroid look here. So I just took one of these crabs and I, paper pieced them with my Cricut and put one here, and I don't know, I kind of think it just added a little bit to it that maybe it'll catch somebody's eye versus just having the plain one. And with that being said, I have another photo holder to share with you today. All my beach theme ones are finished. I'm so happy. And this was made from one of these. These, if you recall, I bought a ton of these, different colors. A lot of them were this metal color from Hobby Lobby. These are the milk jugs. And I found 5 of them that actually had the photo holder already in it. But they only had 5. And I thought, I don't care, I'm buying them, I want to make them anyway. So I'm going to walk you through what I've done. I'm not going to do a complete tutorial because a lot of it is just self-explanatory, but I'm going to walk you through what I did. So I want to show you the finished one first though. Here it is. Isn't it cute? I just love this stinking cute photo holder. I love it. This one I'm actually keeping. I wasn't going to originally, but I saw after I painted it there was a dent in it, and I won't sell it if there's a dent or anything wrong with it. So this one is definitely mine. But I completed it yesterday. I wanted to share it with you and walk you through the steps of how I finished it. And because I added the crab to the other one, I decided to add some holly leaves to this one. And I just think it kind of ties it all together. So that's what I did. So anyway, I took one of the milk jugs that already had the photo holder in it. I painted it with 2 coats of this white gesso. And this is basically white acrylic paint, but there's things in it that actually let it adhere better to metal, or it prepares it for, like, if you want to do a coat of this and then another color paint, it adheres better. You don't have to do as many coats. I know I've been asked that a few times, so that's why I used it. But I decided to just do 2 coats of this anyway instead of using white paint. And then I went over it with this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. You have to use it in a well-ventilated area. It stinks. But it is extreme glitter acrylic paint, goes on clear, and it gives it this glossy finish. But if you guys can see the glittery look, isn't that pretty? It doesn't rub off, you know, because like I said, it's a finish. I love this stuff, and I tried looking for it at the store the other day and I could not find it. So if you do, you may want to give this a try. I love, love, love it. I used that. And then once I got all my coats of paint done, I went in and I stamped it. Now the stamping, you need to be real careful, take your time. Because if you do it wrong, it'll slide and smush and it just won't look nice. But I used black jet black stays on ink. And the stamp set I used for the 5-cent snowballs came from Paper Tray Inks Friendship Jar Holiday Fillers. I love this stamp set so much. Oh my gosh, just love it. So I got one of those, and I basically just rolled the stamp on very carefully, and it came out pretty nice. This one came out the best, I think, that I stamped. And then some of it, I had to take my black Jelly Roll pen, one of them anyway, and go over it, just because it didn't stamp out all the way, but it still turned out really nice. And then I let it dry for a little while. I really wanted that ink to set in before I put any kind of top coat or anything on it, sealer, because I didn't want it to smudge. So then after I did that, I took my 1-inch circle punch, put glue around the edge, and popped. See how this has an opening? Popped it on there. Okay, glued that on, let that dry. Then I took some of these pom-poms. Now the size I used is right here. Okay, I got these from Michael's. Now you can buy ones that have sparkly, like, looks like foil in them. I don't know if they have glitter. I know they have foil. Those would be really cute to use, but I decided I was just going to use these. I had a lot of these in my stash, and I purchased a few more bags. And then I just took them, and I filled up, and I glued them. I glued each individual one in there, so that takes a little while. But I glued them in there, and then after that, I went ahead and used my Studio G glitter glue, and I just went in and kind of glittered them all up. And I let it dry overnight. Same thing with the pom-poms down here. I put 3 pom-poms together, glittered those up, and then the next day I just glued them onto the milk jug. Okay, so that's that. Now as far as decorating it went, let me put these pom-poms away, just because, I know I'm going to drop them everywhere, and then they'll be all over my room, and then my cats will be playing with them, and then I'll be out of pom-poms, because they'll all be under the bed somewhere. Okay, so to decorate them, I used my Cricut cartridge, Stretch Your Imagination, and I cut out these holly leaves and paper pieced them at 1 inch. And then I used some gems from the Dollar Tree. It's those Jot Gemstone stickers, do it yourself, and I just cut them up and put those on here. And then I just took a green marker and kind of outlined the lines. When you cut these out, you'll see them. if you use it that way. And then to make my Polaroid stamp here, I used the Sage Cheese collection from Lawn Fawn and my Polaroid stamp, which is a mess because I use it all the time. And put that in there. And then I glued on my holly leaf to here. And then for around the jug, to decorate that, I bought these Canadian pine stems. Now I got these from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section. There's 24 pieces and they're just like a green, like a pipe cleaner. So I went in and when you take this off, just kind of hung one down this way, wrap this around twice, and then once I came back around the second time, twisted it and then laid it down. Okay, so that's all I did there. And then I took some of this baker's twine, red and white, tied that around in a knot, and then I let the, the strings hang. And then I took another holly leaf and I glued it on there. So that's all I did. Now, to get this snow look all around the greens, I used Snow Tex and a handy dandy toothpick. I keep these around on my desk all the time. These are fantastic. And I just went in with the jar and I took a little bit of Snow Tex at a time and I went in and just placed it on all over where I thought it might need some snow. And then I let that dry overnight. And that's how it turned out. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Also, if you can't find the ones that have the photo holder in it, you can make your own photo holder. It's really not that hard to make one of these. I'll show you really quick how I made this one. And what you could do is get yourself a piece of floral foam, put some hot glue on the bottom, and then pop that in your jar. Okay, put your photo holder in there. You might want to hot glue that as well. And then put this on top, glue that down. Make sure you got that in there right. And then you can start placing your pom-poms on top. But then you have yourself a photo holder if you can't find the ones that already have them on here. But to make this, it's pretty easy. This one I used 20 gauge. You might want to use 18 gauge. It's a lot thicker and heavier. Makes a better photo holder. But I left it on the wire. And I started with my needle nose pliers. And I went down to the base here. And just kind of twisted and made myself a circle. Somewhat. And then I just started pinching. I pinched it between my two fingers and I just started wrapping it just like this and turning. Pinching, turning, pinching, turning until I thought, it looks pretty good. Maybe I want to pinch it a little bit more. They actually have wire wrap tools out there. And then I just bent it like that. And you got yourself a photo holder. And then this one here, particularly for this size, I sized it at 5 inches. So I put it up to my measuring tape, which I don't have here, but you can basically just stick it on your ruler and cut it right here at 5 inches. And then you're going to want to take your time, because this is wonky, okay? You're going to want to take your time going in and really straightening that wire out, because you kind of want it nice and straight. You can even go in with your flat you know, your flat pliers and just I kind of press it as I'm working my way down really gently, so I don't want to scratch up my wire, and then I'll go in and do it another way, and I just keep working it until I get it nice and straight. And then that's it, and you have yourself, you know, another photo holder. Oop. It's a photo holder, I swear. And then you just pop it in your little milk jug right here. Okay? But if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go over and visit Amber's channel, Lyric Lover 810. And if you have any questions, let me know. Take care. Happy crafting.